I think we are.
I believe that we are live.
I don't know if I'm alive, but we're live.
Wait, you're live. Man, I have to tell you, I love the intro. The intro is
I know.
So good.
Mother Teresa did that. She did a really good job. I have to get like a little outro, like a little ending. Ooh, what you drinking? Are you drinking beer?
I'm drinking sweet tea. Zero sugar.
Ooh.
Not sponsored by Gold Peak today.
Mine's just water. Sparkling water, the usual. However, I did make some of that like infused water. Ooh. You know what? I'm starting to wonder if maybe that is not what is that could be causing a problem with like my stomach hurting.
Drinking water is causing a problem.
There's a lot of fruit in that water. Like there's oranges, lemons, there's all kinds of fruit in it. Raspberries, like it's full of fruit. It's fruity. You would think though that'd be good, right?
You would. I don't know. I
don't know what kept me up all night. But let me tell you something. If that is the last time I'll be up all night long, just like dying because I was.
No. I don't think it's fruit. I'm gonna say.
I try to blame it on something healthy rather than the nasty like fried chicken sandwich that I ate.
Yeah, I'm gonna still go with it's probably the fried stuff.
Wait, Mother Teresa said, guess what? What?
She watched the show. She's like, I actually watched the show.
Seriously? Yay! Hello, Nevi. How are you, dear? You're here to be a troll? Oh, you know what?
No, we're here to be a troll.
Troll away. We don't care.
Troll away. Yeah, we're good. We're always good. We're good with the trolls. We don't care.
Do I hear an echo?
Am I hearing?
No, I think it was me. I thought it was me, but no.
Okay.
But I'm about to cut my stepdaughter's hair, so it won't be in comment. Oh, okay. Got you.
That's fine. You can listen and comment when you get angry. So
Mother
angry.
Teresa is like the most. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
No. She does it all.
She cuts hair. She does crafts. She did my intro. Did a hell of a job. Thank you very much. We were just commenting on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn.
International peacemaker.
Yeah, that too. That's international peacemaker. Mother Teresa, have you been making peace anywhere? Because I'd really like to know. We need some peace.
We need some peace. International.
I'll tell you who needs peace, and that's this chick I just finished watching, y'all. And I watched this episode twice, and I got mad the first time, but I
can only watch it once. I got very, very angry watching this. Yes.
She said I'm a bitch. Well, welcome to the club, MTT. Apparently I am too, and I haven't even done anything. So you know how that goes. You know, I'm drunk and a this and a that. Oh my God.
Yeah, I came close to.
Just so you know, I'm going to put this out there right now. Somebody incorrectly reported that Bon Jovi has passed away. He did not pass away.
It's his bassist.
It's his bassist.
Yeah.
For the love of God, people, look up the right information. I couldn't believe I saw that. I was like, let me go look. Nope. Rachel, hello.
His bassist passed away.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, no, not Bon Jovi. Like this year has been crappy. And I went and looked and I was like, well, I mean, it's still sad, but I was just still like, okay, like go look before you post that. Because it popped up really big on my phone. And I was like, wait, MTT said that was funny.
I was like, oh my God. And I immediately,
I did too. I'm like, no, come on. All you 80s people, y'all got to stick around a little longer now because this is the stuff I thrived on when I was growing up. But
we just feel pretty horrible that we're like, it was just the basis.
I'm sorry. I feel really
sad that anybody from Bon Jovi has passed away.
Yeah, I feel really bad because I hate that he passed too. I really do. I hate that. But I mean,
not John.
I have a little bit of a crush on Bon Jovi, so I was like, wait, what? No. He's cute.
But then you need to travel over here so you can go to New Jersey and go to his restaurant.
Shut up. Does he ever show up there?
So yes, he does. But so his restaurant is a pay what you can afford and what you feel like is because it's more or less for homeless and students and things like that. So his restaurant is literally, there's no prices on the menu.
Oh,
so
wow.
You pay for what you can afford. And so if you can afford $3 and you get a sandwich, you pay $3. You've got people that go in there and pay
that's $50. Really sweet. I didn't know he did that. Oh my God. Hey, Mod 143. So you're telling me not only is he hot, but he's like really sweet too?
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of donating that he does. The restaurant was a pretty big thing. I
wonder how many people though take advantage of that. I hope not many people.
I'm sure that there are people that can afford $20 for a sandwich and go there and pay nothing because they're like, oh, look, it's a free sandwich. But then there's plenty of other people that go in there that it's like a $10 sandwich and they probably give $50 because it's really
because of what he's doing.
Because it's to help the community.
I didn't know that. I did not know that about him.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, his point scale just went way up. way up.
Way up.
All right, y'all. We're going to talk about. Okay, so y'all watched this episode, right? Even I was sitting and watching it with my daughter, who, by the way, is not far off from being the same age as Alana, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, she's annoying me," and I'm like, yeah." Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's annoying me too. Mm-hmm. Like, girl, I really, part of me wants to think this is made up for the show, but I don't think much of it is.
I don't know.
The reason why is because, in case y'all don't know this, and I didn't do a short story on it and upload it, but she's married.
Yes.
MAMAJUNE is married.
I saw that.
Not to the guy that she's talking to right now is what she says, but I'm not buying it. I think because the guy she's talking to is Justin, and the guy that she married, his name is Jordan. They're very similar, which makes me think, no, it was him.
Probably.
Because they only knew each other for 5 months before they got married. Just like that.
And even on this episode, she said that she had only been talking to this guy for 4 months.
4 months.
Which probably really means she had only been talking to him for 1 month.
And here's the thing. If you're sponsoring somebody, and you know what, if she really and truly is helping people who are going through their recovery, okay, cool. But how many people would you tell that you're sponsoring that you love them? I love you. Tell them your every single move, though.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Like, I just landed. I just got to the hotel room. I have to go pee. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was ridiculous.
Now, it's fighting the fact that she's talking to a guy from her family. That and maybe he is in recovery. I don't know.
No, he is. The guy that she married is also in recovery.
So he was also right. So Jordan is in recovery, right?
Well, actually, Jordan is who she married.
Okay, Justin
is
in recovery.
But that's why I think, is there a new season? Rachel,
where you been? You have a lot to catch up on. Yeah, you do.
I think we're on episode 4, honey. I love Rachel.
Rachel, it's the road to redemption. And
yes,
MAMAJUNE is not really reademing herself at all.
No, she's not doing a great job.
I will tell you, I cannot.
I'm just messing
I can't stand any of them. I can't stand any of them.
I kind of like Pumpkin and Josh.
Sorry, there goes my dog. Hold on.
Puppy dog.
I don't even know what they're barking at.
They're so jealous. I like the dynamic in the household with Pumpkin and Josh. However, and I'm going to do another spoiler for y'all because it's out, but it's not out, but she just gave birth to twins on May 19th. May 19th, she had a boy and a girl. One weighed a little over 6 pounds. The other one weighed a little over 5 pounds. Now, the question is, when did she get pregnant? Because you remember that Bentley has just been born, or so we see on this episode or on this season.
Yeah.
I don't think she waited the 6 weeks in between baby being
clearly.
born. No. She didn't wait. And the
Mm-mm.
reason they tell you to wait, Pumpkin, if you ever watch this, is because your cervix is not completely closed. And those little swimmers just, I mean,
They're
clearly
like
they made their way.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the highest, like right after you get pregnant, because your hormones also still think that you're pregnant.
Yep.
Whatever it does in your body, that is the highest percentage of like possibility of getting pregnant.
Yeah, if you're gonna get knocked up right after you have a kid is probably the best time. So there you go. And she is proof. The proof is in the pudding, or the proof.
I feel sorry for her husband, for Josh, because he really looks like he's got his hands full with just the 2.
He's got his hands full, and now 2 more. Two more babies. So they've got 3 in diapers right now.
No.
What was she thinking? I don't understand. Like, if she really wanted that to happen, then good. Congratulations, babies are always a blessing. But that's a lot. That's a lot. She better keep Jessica in the house, because she's gonna need that babysitter.
Yeah, Jessica, I am sure, because I know that there's like the whole thing of that they're looking for a house, an apartment. They went apartment shopping this episode for her and Mama.
That's been very set up to me, just by the way.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Mama is living in the house. She is not going anywhere.
No, Mama's married to this Jordan guy who I follow, and he's kind of a snoozer. I don't know what his deal is. But we'll talk about this episode, since I just gave y'all some spoilers.
I know.
Figured I'd just give them to you right.
Rachel's going to have to go and catch up real quick and watch, so that we can get her opinion on if she takes all of them as I do.
Is where she is talking to her therapist.
Yes.
And I have to agree with the therapist. You're getting out of one situation and you're just jumping right back into another one. And she is known for doing this. This is not new to her. But like, girl, you couldn't have waited.
She man jumps. Pumpkin has said time and time again, she jumps from man to man to man. And that has been the biggest problem with them growing up.
Yeah.
Because the man is the most important.
Well, you can tell with her, she has an addictive personality to begin with, because it started with boys. I'll say boys, because she goes, when she mentioned something about Alana having to get in the car, she goes, well, she's 16. By the time I was 16, I was pregnant with my second child. June, that is not something to brag about. Fool. That's like my daughter being pregnant right now. Are you kidding me? I couldn't even, that doesn't even enter into my brain that she could potentially be like with child.
No. Yes, I agree with you.
The therapist she's never going to get through to this one. Nope.
No. And with the weight loss for her has made it even worse with her need for attention from men.
Even though she gained quite a bit of it back.
She did, but she's still not nearly as heavy as she was before. And now,
Rachel, yes, Alana is still living with her sister. And here's another little teaser or spoiler, I guess, for y'all. She just got full custody of her from MAMAJUNE, and MAMAJUNE is required to pay $800 a month child support.
Yeah. Well, Pumpkin, that was going on for a while, because remember
it's been going on, but they finally went to court and finally got it settled.
Yeah, because she got guardianship. Remember, she had her father sign over guardianship.
What's interesting?
He signed over all of his parental rights.
But why did he need to sign guardianship when there was never a paternity test done?
No, it's the parental rights. He was listed on the birth certificate.
Oh, he was on. Okay, see, that's what I keep wondering about. Was he on the birth certificate?
Yeah, so he was on the birth certificate, and in order for her to be able to care for her, she had Sugar Bear sign his parental rights over to her.
Right.
Remember, that was one of the seasons. And
I remember that now.
Right, and remember his then current wife was like, I don't think this is a good idea. I did not think it was a good idea either. I don't know if Sugar Bear, because I think at some point he was living in a tent, so clearly he wasn't going to be like.
I was going to say, he doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, but, you know, it's a big thing because when you sign over your parental rights, you're more or less like denouncing your child. And, you know, he could have just not fought Pumpkin trying to have custody and and take guardianship over Honey Boo Boo. But that's a big sign also to your kid. Like, I am willing to give away my right as being your parent.
In my mind, I think she probably didn't want him to potentially want to come back and try to take back custody. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, once it's in court, then it's pretty much settled, and they'd have to go back and they'd have to sue. Which, you know, I mean,
he wouldn't do that anyway.
And he wouldn't do that anyway. No. But you know, it's sad that this is where this poor child has ended up.
Well, I actually think she's doing extremely well. I thought every picture I got, they've got their eyes closed. Y'all, they look like me today. Okay,
they're eyes closed talkers.
So this I thought was interesting. They're going to be on The Masked Singer, and I wondered, and I didn't find out until after, and I'll wait till we get to that part. But I was like, I wonder how that's going to go, because I heard her try to sing a little bit. I'm like, ooh, she's bad. Like, that girl, she can't sing. Now, I didn't hear Alana sing, but June, honey, you can't sing. Keep your day job.
Right.
And I thought Pumpkin has taken this whole parenting thing very seriously.
Right.
Because we know Gina is their, what do you call it? She's their, crap. What do you call Gina? She's like she takes over, she gets their jobs for them. And
the manager?
Yeah, the manager. She's their manager. Well, she was their manager. That changed too, by the way. MAMAJUNE now has a new manager. She fired Gina.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness, puppy dogs. So yeah, but I told you I got a bunch of closed eyes. Bunch of closed eyes here. I apologize.
Closed eyes.
But this is kind of, I think it says a lot about how she feels about her mom, because she was excited about the show, and then, you know, it's kind of like June's not really taking it very seriously, and I don't think that's fair to her at all. I thought that was kind of, I agree, Mom 143. She is doing a great job. Actually, I think she is an excellent mother.
I think that is all for the show. I'm just gonna. I know that they're all in counseling, and Pumpkin is doing a very good job. But you can see in the show that if this could just be Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo, and MAMAJUNE was completely. Hi, Maria, and MAMAJUNE could be cut out of the show. Which they can't, because obviously they're not going to get the views because everybody wants to watch the train wreck.
I hope so too, Maria, but I don't know how much of it is actually for the show. I really don't.
Yeah. You can tell just those little snide comments that she makes, that she is so angry that she had to grow up so quickly. And you can tell by all three of the girls, look, it is... The most damaged people are the people that can put a big smile on their face and fake it until they make it. But the damage that woman has caused these kids of not being in their lives, you know, and it's got to be even more hurtful when you see that your mom puts on this big production for the show of trying to be a caring mom. But then you actually see, okay, in reality, that's not reality, because we actually saw in this episode what she's like.
Absolutely. I know. I like that picture. She's right, though. Josh has made his opinion about June extremely clear. Now, does he really dislike her that much? I mean, they make it look like the minute that MAMAJUNE comes in, he takes off on his motorcycle and he's peacing out. Like, he's done. He's out.
He hates her so bad because He is the one for the last how many years has had to put his arms around Pumpkin every single time that she cried when her mother broke her heart. And then, because she's got to be strong for the rest of the family, because now she's the matriarch of the family. And
she's had to grow up really, really, really quickly.
Unbelievable.
For 22, this girl is doing a lot.
Yeah, she's doing a lot, and it's
she's
great.
More mature at 22 than I was probably in my 30s. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, she's doing a lot.
Look at that baby. I love little Bentley. Is so cute.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
I can't with how cute this little boy is. I want to pick him up and just like squeeze him. I want to pinch his cheeks. He's so stinking cute.
And every single time that he cries, I go, that's the reason why I don't have babies anymore.
Can you believe that I can't believe she's added 2 more to the mix. Like, how? Can you imagine 3 of them pooping their diapers in the middle of the night? All of them hungry. I'm like, oh, no. That's too much. That's too much. And let me tell you something. Miss Ella, I thought this was funny. She said, Gigi gets on mommy's nerves. And she goes, no, she doesn't get on mine. Well, honey, just give it a minute, okay? Give it a minute. Little Miss Ella.
Wait until you get a little bit older, and then your Gigi ends up having to come and live with you.
Exactly. Your Gigi is getting on she's getting on my nerves. I don't even know her. So.
Oh my God. It's horrible. Oh Jesus. Just I want to punch her every single time I see her.
Bless their hearts. Have you ever noticed they're always doing laundry? Which makes sense. There's a lot of people in the house. They probably always have laundry to do.
Always have laundry. We have always laundry to do, and we have 4.
Oh, I do too. I literally have laundry right now. It looks like a laundry room exploded in my living room.
Hey, SM.
What's up, SM? Hello.
Yeah, so you've got to figure and remember, because I mean, it's been a long time since I've had babies, but oh my God, you do a load of baby clothes every day. Every day, you're just
babies they go through a lot of stuff. This I thought was annoying. So Mama June finally she's going to take them shopping before they go to their trip to LA. I thought she was going to do something with the girls, right?
Yeah, big bonding moment.
Yeah. Well, let me just say this. Their bonding moment. Wait, what did I just do?
Okay.
You can tell it's been a minute since I've been on. I've been live in like a week and a half. You forgot
how to do it?
I forgot. I totally forgot what I'm doing.
Their big bonding moment is bullshit.
They take her, they go into the store. They're supposed to be having mother-daughter time. Mm-hmm. And I swear, that phone of hers, I'm like, lady, oh yeah, it's constant. It's either this.
Right.
Or it's this because she can't see, so she has to do talk to text.
She's like a 13. This is my daughter all day. And I see June, and I'm like, you are like my 13-year-old daughter. I'm constantly
going a 14-year-old. I can
down.
Does she have a pop-up thing on the back of her phone too? Because mine's always walking around with the fingernails,
Oh yes. She's got hers. That's all the time. So doesn't matter. She still drops it anyway, but that's a whole other story.
Nothing like $1,000 phone hitting the ground and you're like, please tell me it didn't break.
Like it broke again, didn't it? No,
during dinner. I know. I can't find a time when nobody else is live. I swear to God.
We gotta take this.
Okay, it's the middle of the day. Maybe Jules will calm the fuck down and she'll go live a little later. But nope, she's live right now, and I'm just like, I can't wait.
I can't wait. We're gonna wait for her to not be live.
No, can't wait. Can't do it. Can't wait for availability anymore.
Right. Maybe people want to take a break and hop over and just watch
availability. I'm like, hello, let me send you my schedule, please. No, okay, I don't know. I tell you, the family dynamic to me, I think Mama June's name should be off the whole show completely. I get it that it would. Because if you think about it, yes, it started with Mama June, but primarily it was Honey Boo Boo.
Nobody wants to watch them. I'm sorry. If it was just them, and
I think she should be like on the back burner, like, well, she already is anyway, right? Wait, did you just? Wait, I was gonna say, what did you do? You just like I didn't hear you for a second.
No. So we got a Angel Vargas who says he loves babies.
Hello. We have two angels in here. Look, there's another angel. You love babies? I feel like Angel. I feel like you should have a lot of babies in your house. Yeah,
no babies.
Just wait. Your day is coming. Yeah.
0 babies.
Lots of dogs, lots of babies. Let's just, yeah. Oh my God, I'm still dying over here. Let's see. Oh wait, what is
Hi,
this?
Queen. Queen's here. Hello, Queen.
Oh, hey, Queen. Okay, I thought this was interesting. This tells you right here how grown up Alana is, because when she said, "Oh, hey, we're gonna go be on the show," you know, the Masked Singer, and she was like, "I wish my mama would take this seriously," and I find myself talking like that when I watch, because this helps me get more endorsements. It helps me make more money so that I can help Pumpkin out, because she spends a lot of money on us for food and, you know, just upkeep of the house and whatnot. What kind of a 15-year-old thinks about that kind of stuff?
The kind of 15-year-old that knows that when she was under the custody of her mother, because remember, she's under the age of 16, that money goes to the parents.
Right.
It's not her money. So she's probably like, all that money that I made, Mama took it. And now that I'm going to be 16.
That's so sad.
You know, she's going to be 16. That means that she can have some control over her money. Like, I'm sure, hopefully there's like a trust fund.
You know what? I didn't realize that started at 16. I thought it was at 18. Really?
No,
at
16 you can get like your own bank account and stuff like that, as long as you have a parent that will co-sign for it. Which Pumpkin would be able to do that. She would be able to co-sign for a bank account.
Well, my understanding is that Pumpkin has already been putting money back for her and has like some sort of
she probably had like a savings account or a trust. Yeah. I'm sure there's a trust fund. There's got to be a trust somewhere.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Because with MAMAJUNE and her drug use, they probably set it up. Her manager, Gina, probably set it up to where any money that Honey Boo Boo would make, or Lana would make, would go directly into like a trust fund.
Right.
And then you could ask, you know, because you can still get expenses out of the trust. So you would just, you know, maybe the trust like gives Pumpkin, I don't know, $5,000 a month out of the trust to give her.
Well, and I don't know if you saw this not that long ago, maybe like 6 months ago or so. Alana was on Teen Vogue. She was on the cover and they did a big story on her. And I was like, and she looked really, really nice. Like she really looked pretty. And, you know, I think those kinds of things are good for her because they help boost her self-esteem, which I don't think her mother has done a very good job of.
Horrible job.
And, you know, for instance, like when Alana walked in and the first thing that MAMAJUNE had to say to her, now, do we know if this is really the first thing she said? Don't know, because reality TV is not that real. And she goes, oh, look at you, skinny mini. And I thought, you know what? Like, why are you doing that? Don't talk about her weight. You know, it's very obvious that Pumpkin is, I mean, that Alana kind of has a little bit of, you know, she's self-conscious about her weight.
She has been.
Yeah. But I still thought she looked absolutely beautiful in those photos. If y'all have a chance to go look up Teen Vogue and her name, and you'll see them. And she was very pretty in them. This is when they go look for their apartment.
Oh my God. Get your ass off my couch. Amen. Get your ass off my couch.
Do we really think that Jessica is sleeping on the couch, though?
No. Jessica's
I'm not buying it. Look at that house. That house has a lot of bedrooms.
No, I think he means get your ass, because she's always on the couch.
Yeah, you know, exactly. Well, I think it means just get out of my house in general.
Right. Now, if I remember, and I think that you were the one who told me, the reason why Jessica hasn't been on the show is because she actually did have a career She had her own money. She was really good. That she was supporting
herself.
And then the pandemic hit. And then she found herself in a position where she's like, I need help. And Pumpkin was like, come on, come and live with me. We got babies. We need help with babies. And this would be an opportunity because she did not want to be on the show.
I remember that.
She had no interest at all on.
And the oldest one, you don't ever see her on the show anymore. Anna? Is it Anna? We don't ever see her anymore.
She doesn't probably want to be associated.
No, because I don't even think June speaks to her.
Yeah.
Which I can kind of understand where you remember the issue there, right? I can't really go into detail on here, but she gotten back together with a man who apparently had done some things to her daughter that were bad.
She picked the guy over her kids. And that is the lowest of the low.
And she still is.
Of being able to pick the guy over your kids.
She actually did not marry a guy named Justin. She married a guy named Jordan. But I think Justin on the show they keep referring to is Jordan, the guy that she married.
Yes.
And get this. This guy said from day one, I didn't even know who MAMAJUNE was. Lie?
I don't know. If he was a drug addict on the street, he wasn't watching reality TV.
Well, if he ever watched TMZ, he heard about MAMAJUNE getting arrested for the DRUGS.
I don't think that they are.
I don't know. Well, he's 24, so maybe.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I do not think.
Honey Boo Boo? Haven't you ever heard of Honey Boo Boo? Everybody knows who Honey Boo Boo is. No?
Everybody knows who Honey Boo Boo is, but if they saw a picture of her today without it saying Honey Boo Boo and they called her Lana, nobody would know that she was Honey Boo Boo. Nobody would know who she is. I think that MAMAJUNE and this whole and the Honey Boo Boo clan have. I don't think that there's like a whole lot that's really out there. If I were not watching the show now, and there was a headline that came up, oh, MAMAJUNE got arrested again, I'd be like, that crazy bitch got arrested again. I wouldn't even think twice. But do you know what I mean? Like, so if I could see where a millennial 24 who has no idea who it is.
I forgot about the age difference. That could be.
Right. But I do, but then you also have to MAMAJUNE's got money.
But then MAMAJUNE has freaking production crews following her ass around. You don't think he thought, hello?
Well, I think that it was it's more of when he found out who she was. Mm-hmm. I don't think that this guy is like the big clout chaser. I don't think that he, this is not like a Gino redo where he was just like, get me in front of the television. How much money can we make? Let's make it really, let's get into drugs and who cares? Just give me the money. I want the money. This guy sounds like to me, like he really, you're a reality star. That's cool. Oh, I might be able to be on TV a little bit. That's cool. And then all of a sudden he's going to realize really, now they got married.
Hasn't she never been married before, though? This is her first time being married.
No, I thought she was married to Sugar Bear. Weren't they married?
They were never legally married.
Oh, I thought they were married. I thought that they were legally married.
They had a ceremony, and she wore a camouflage wedding dress, which I remember, but they were never legally married. That's why they never had to get divorced.
Oh, so they never filed the paperwork with the courts?
No, they had a ceremony, but they were never legally married.
Right. Well, I don't know. I feel like if you have a ceremony, in my mind, you're still married. It's
in the court's mind, you're not. So this is, and I'm kind of curious.
Where were they? I guess that wasn't a common law state either, because technically in the common law states,
are there any common law states left?
Virginia is a common law state.
Oh, is it really?
I think Pennsylvania. I don't know. We'll have to ask one of our Pennsylvania friends if that's common law.
Oh, wait a minute. Is his name Justin? I'm confused. I thought she married somebody named Jordan.
I don't know. Let me see if I can look it up.
It does say Justin, but even he said, no, that's not the person she was talking to on the show. It says Justin Stroud right here. She was saying Justin on the show, right?
Maybe she was saying Jordan on the show.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I have it backwards.
You got your names confused.
Y'all, like I have ever had anything confused in my life? Please.
They had a commitment ceremony. They were committed. They both should have been like legally committed.
I don't think she was ever married before. It doesn't say on here, but I don't think she was ever married, legally married. Because it said her and Sugar Bear break up. They didn't divorce because they weren't married.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I remember that. This girl is something. Okay, these parents have their hands full.
Oh my God, she's so spoiled.
She is absolutely spoiled, rotten. Mm-hmm. But I gotta admit, though, she's kind of cute.
She is adorable.
She is cute. However, I would have a tough time with this one because I'd be like, no, girl, you got to listen to me. Mm-hmm. Like, you need to mind me. Mm-hmm. But she likes it better when her mama takes care of her rather than daddy.
I feel like most kids, when they were at that age, would rather have mom take care of them than dad.
Yeah.
There's a big difference at that age how mom and dads handle the toddlers. And, you know, the dads are, what you saw, Josh was like, oh my God, I need to count. And then as soon as Humpty came walking in, he's like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore.
You know, he said something that most men would never say. And I think it's this one right here. I'm sorry with the eyes closed. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Pumpkin does not get enough credit. He actually gave her credit and was like, man, she really has it hard. Like he didn't realize how hard it is. So can you imagine knowing that they now have twins on top of these two little ones? How hard that has to be.
Yeah. So Jessica now is definitely, well, I mean, with MAMAJUNE getting married, clearly they're not getting an apartment and living together. But, you know, they're going to need all the help. They might even need, even at that point, may even need a nanny. Having 3 in diapers, if you can afford the help, I say get it. I mean, 100%. If you can afford it.
I think she likes to be hands-on. So, Angel, did you look it up and they weren't legally married? Because, yeah, I didn't. I knew they weren't. I remembered that was a big deal.
Well, even to get a night nurse in, somebody come in at night so you can actually get a good night's sleep. And have it where they get up in the middle of the night and do the feedings and, you know, all of that kind of stuff.
Well, hell, I hope she can find some formula right now because that's pretty rough, having 3 on a bottle.
Yeah, I just went to the grocery store yesterday and we had formula actually stacked, but they're only allowing you to buy 1 can per purchase. And I'm like, that stinks.
I found this part to be a little interesting where she's talking to Jessica about how she had a tracker on her phone. Yeah. Which I know what she meant. She was sharing her location, I'm assuming. Yeah. She was she goes, so I can watch her every single little move. Well, let me tell you something, honey. You can't just by looking at location, but I feel like June has gotten out of, she's still selfish, narcissistic, all that good stuff. But I don't think she would have put, you know, Alana in danger now. Did she in the past? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was also thinking more of, like, if that guy had the means to fly to California, you know damn well that June would have left Lana in a hotel room all week long. And Probably. She just would have gone, and maybe she would have even had him in the same hotel. And she just would have gone and checked on her to make sure they did nothing. They did nothing.
I know. It was sad. It was so sad.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Angel, you'll have to go back and listen in the beginning. She has since, she had twins on May 19th, boy and a girl. So she had baby Bentley and then boom, got pregnant again. With not just 1, but 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Okay, here. This is why I know the freaking apartment thing was set up. Because look at this. When do you ever go into an apartment that's, well, I know some of them are furnished.
Yeah.
This looks like somebody just moved out of it and left the furniture. It's weird.
They might have staged it. Some, if it's like a private owner,
well, they didn't do a very good job of staging it. It's a little lame, don't you think? Look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like just to give you an idea, because the rooms, so rooms look a lot smaller when you don't have furniture in it. So they'll stage the apartments when you go to view them, so that you can, because a lot of people just can't visualize furniture in a place.
Yeah, I remember once upon a time I was looking for a place for my daughter way back in the day, and they did have them staged, but they were staged very nice. Like they were
yeah,
they looked way nicer than this. It's just like they threw random pieces of furniture in there and went, "Here you go. Here's an idea."
Right. So I figured that this was more like, in my mind, this is probably privately owned and not an apartment complex where you would go look at the model to get an idea. So, yeah. Because the other one they looked at was also,
we already know they don't move in together because she ended up marrying that guy. So, Angel 22. I do not know how old Bentley is. However, he's not that old. 10, 11 months. I mean, I think she might have waited just long enough for her hoo-ha to heal a little bit before she had sex again. We'll put it that way.
Well, she had a C-section.
Oh, that's right. She did have a C-section.
Yep. Your hoo-ha is fine when you have a C-section.
That is true. I had 2 C-sections. I do recall.
So
I forgot about that. She also had C-section with the twins too. I do know that.
Yeah, I know that my doctor, when she was telling me, listen, you do not have sex.
Don't do it. I know they're very particular about that. Until you go in for that 6-week checkup, they're like, don't do it. Don't do it.
But when you have a C-section, there's nothing that would prevent you. It's not like you're in pain. It's not like you're having to have anything, heal up. So you're just like,
wait a minute. Angel, where did you see that it says she's due early summer and Bentley is 8 months? No, she already gave birth to the twins. I don't know where the birth certificates are, but it's already gotten out there that she already had them. Look, man, he's got his hands full, but look how cute. She's doing his nails and he's letting her, and I thought that was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I think Josh is a good father. If you'll recall, and I think I said this, I don't think we were together at the last live I did about June, but if you'll recall, when these two have issues, when Pumpkin and Josh have an issue, she made it a point to say, he would say, I need to just have my space. It's very clear that they are doing some type of counseling, maybe even couples therapy, because I could tell by the way that they talk to each other. It's changed a lot.
I think that the whole family is in therapy.
Oh, yeah.
And I am sure that they have probably it was probably recommended that the two of them have marriage counseling. Yep. Even because, they did go through a rough patch. We saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was traveling a lot for work. She was feeling alone and abandoned. They were drifting apart because they really weren't talking that much.
I got worried. Honestly, I got worried.
I thought for sure that the next twist was going to be that he had either stepped out on her or that they were headed towards separation because of all the family drama. And it looks like they really recommitted, like the commitment ceremony, committed to working and focusing on their relationship, which is really, really important.
Angel, they were just born about.
They said May. I just looked it up.
May 19th, so about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very recent, and she probably had them a little early because twins are always considered like a high risk pregnancy. So my guess is they probably took them a little bit early.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think they're doing pretty well. But then you've got these two. Oh, good Lord. When they go to LA, and did you notice that they were in a pretty nice hotel?
Yeah. They were put up in a very nice hotel.
It was a very nice hotel, and the room that they were in was like a big suite.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that kind of interesting. I'm like, wow. I mean, Masked Singer is pulling out all the stops when it comes to like putting them up in a nice place.
Mm-hmm.
And her dumbass mama, I'm sorry, but I don't have much respect for June. I don't have any for her. Walked out into the hallway, neither one of them with a key. And what did she have on? Like a shirt and her panties?
Yeah.
Half naked out in the hallway. Like, who does that? And the robot thing kind of freaked me out a little bit.
That's room service now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. See, I'm not living the life, clearly. I need to get out more often because I didn't know that they did that.
Right.
I was like, what is with this robot thing? And my kid's like, yeah, I think it delivers like certain things for them. I was all that's
yeah,
cool.
There's now in a lot of the high-end hotels, it is a robot room service. And we've been in a hotel before where it had a robot, and I was like, is that like is it sweeping? Like, is it cleaning the carpets and sweeping?
That's kind of cool though. I mean, it's probably much quicker, for people that order room service and whatnot.
It's for small stuff.
It's very obvious here. Look at the look on her face. Yeah. Alana, the whole time, the look on her face is just, I'm so annoyed with you, woman.
Yeah.
Like, she was really taking this whole thing very seriously, Alana was. And her mom's just kind of laughing it off on the phone all the time, not really, putting forth much effort. And I thought, oh my God, I'd have to kill her. And this is fact. Sorry, with the eyes closed, but this is true right here. When she said this, I'm like, that's exactly how I feel. That she drags her down. That's not cool.
Yep.
I tell you what, Alana, I don't know if you've noticed, is starting to harbor a lot of resentment towards June, like a lot.
I'm telling you, that whole family, they really, I think that they pull themselves together. I would not even be surprised, and I'm just going to say this. I would not be surprised if Mama doesn't even actually stay there, that they have her in the house just for filming, because when those cameras are not there, it has got to be pretty hostile, because I feel like they all do a very good job that, they get their little digs in here and there. But to me, Pumpkin and Alana are not the type that hold their tongue and don't say things. And MAMAJUNE isn't the type that wants to be told the truth about herself.
Exactly.
It's very, there's going to come a point where if they don't get into like family therapy and really like intense family therapy, and June doesn't change some of her ways, that you could probably see once this show is done, I bet you they cut ties with her and just say, you know what,
it wouldn't surprise me. I thought this was kind of cute though. Who watches The Masked Singer? I don't watch it anymore.
I do not watch it.
But this was kind of interesting to watch how they have them. Now, their bodies weren't hidden. So if I had seen the bodies and not the faces, I would have known who it was.
Right. That's why they have them in the ball.
Yeah. Isn't that cute, though?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back to, I'm going to YouTube this after we're done. I would like to hear what their song was and just how bad it really was.
Well, wasn't it one of the judges said, well, we knew it was two people in there because it sounded more like arguing.
Yeah, it sounded like two people going at it, like fighting.
Right.
Yeah, it was not good. And then boy, when she said this was these words right here spoke very loudly. Mm-hmm. Because when she was, essentially trying to kind of gloss over the situation and what happened and the fact that they got voted out first, which has to suck. That always sucks to get voted out first. Mm-hmm. And then Alana's telling her mom, whatever helps you sleep at night. Well, honey, I think your mama sleeps just fine. I don't think she cares.
Yeah.
And what gets me is she is... It's almost like she's trying to live her teenage years now, June, because she didn't live them, because she did get pregnant very early on. Yeah, I can relate to that. I mean, I was not pregnant at 16. I was 19, still too young, but I missed out on a lot of things I wanted to do, and I wasn't able to do them because I had children to take care of. Right. But I stayed. I took care of my children, though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that, I mean, her kids.
That's why it's hard for me to grasp like what she's doing right now.
Right.
I don't know.
And her kids are now in her mind, not like she cared even when they were younger. Right. That's not she.
No.
I always have to look back and think, if they never would have been on television, how would their life be now? And I kind of feel like as a family, like when you think back to when she was doing pageants, the whole family dynamic, they seemed like they were very close. It was kind of funny. They didn't give and one of the things that was so appealing is because they were like the hillbillies from the hills that were that they were being put into where, it's pageant, especially the pageant circuit, where they were so out of place, but it was so good because they were so out of place and they were so real. And
I think they were showing everything, good, bad, and ugly.
Right, but good, bad, and ugly, they still stuck together.
Yeah,
and she did love Sugar Bear. You could tell that she loved him way back in the day. And I just sit there and I think, I'm like, if they would have never made it onto TV, would they now have?
Life would be a lot. It would be a lot different.
Yeah, like Lana would have had her mom, even though she would have had a fat mom who sat in a chair sitting outside of their trailer. She was still more involved with her child's life.
She's just like, trailer, check.
Right. It's just.
She's all, there's no way in hell they're going to live in a house. They're going to live in a trailer.
Yeah, they'd probably still be happy in the trailer. Or maybe they would have bought a house by that point. Now trailers are in. So now they would have been living in a tiny home and not a trailer. So
you'd be shocked how many trailers. I know they don't really call them that now. They call them pre-manufactured homes or whatever.
Yeah.
They're everywhere out here.
Yeah.
All over the place. But they're really nice ones. They're like nice.
That's what all the millennials want to live in tiny homes and trailers.
Well, no, these are elderly. These are elderly parks and stuff. Because I was in one the other day and I'm like, this place is nice. They had a nice big green park where you could walk your dog, and everybody's house was so nice and clean. And I'm like, this is really kind of a cute little community. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, man, I want to move my mom out here so bad. I was thinking that like the perfect place for her. That's something affordable, but I don't know. I'm not Mama June. I don't have her kind of money. So
you got Mama June money.
I ain't got Mama June money. She bought that man a new car before they even got married, right?
Yeah. Everything for her man, nothing for her children.
Well, and it's been stated many times. Did you notice, especially in this particular episode, that Pumpkin has made it very clear that her love language is buying people, trying to buy people's love. I mean, that's
what she said when she was when she's like, let's go shopping.
Yeah, she goes, there we go. Mama buying her love. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Right.
So they managed to finally get to the airport, which was pretty pitiful because, I wonder if this was made up because her face is kind of close to her phone though, isn't it? Because y'all know Mama June is legally blind, right? Like she can't see very well at all. That's why she does the talk to text thing, because she really can't see very well. But I mean, do you really think she just stood there and let their luggage just go round and round on the carousel while the daughter's trying to get a hold of both of them?
I don't know.
Do you think a little bit of that might have been staged?
I'm wondering if...
Is she really that shitty of a person?
Right. It takes a while for your luggage to come out. So I'm just wondering if they took clips of her being on the phone and then just put them together to make it seem like the entire time she was on the phone.
That's possible.
But I mean, she was making plans to go see her boyfriend.
Oh, she made the plans.
Yeah. So that's like a lot of back and forth texting when you're trying to make plans and figure out where you're going to be and what time, all that kind of stuff. But it was a little kind of, again, it's like.
Well, if you look at here, I mean, this is production questioning her. Like, you're seriously leaving? Like, you're not even going to go back with her to make sure she makes it okay?
So you know it's real. When production then has to step in and go, do you really think this is a good idea to put your kid in a Uber on the way home by herself? Like, you can't even
get an hour and a half with a stranger.
Right.
I thought that was so irresponsible. What's up? MTT is back.
MTT is back. This is Yay. Not. This is just the worst parenting ever. Just being exposed on TV. Like,
I have to admit, though, I do like Mama June's hair right here. I like the big braid. It looks good on her. She should wear it like that more often,
so that we can pull it and hopefully jiggle her brain for her to think better.
Walk up behind her and just yank that bad boy.
Yeah, every single time that you make a bad decision, we get to yank your ponytail. Because, I mean, to tell you, erase that thought, come up with a new one.
Yeah. You know what? I should totally share this and tag her husband in it. What do you think?
Oh, my God.
He loves the Instagram, like, a lot. He loves it a lot. But then again, he might block me after this.
Yeah. Yeah, you might
I'm not being so nice. Okay, this is the other thing that pissed me off. Okay, when they're talking about, well, you really should probably not. You should probably go back with her, back to pumpkins, and maybe then make your plans. She goes, well, it's my passion. You know that. And when she's talking about her passion, she is talking about her passion being that she helps others who are going through recovery. Don't get me wrong. If she really is doing that, good for her. She's not been out of recovery really long enough to be a mentor.
She wouldn't be a sponsor.
No, you're still fresh out. I mean, even though it's been 2 years, she's still not far enough out of it herself.
She hasn't been clean for 2 years.
Right. Oh, this gives y'all a good timeline, though. She said 20 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's now 30 months sober, because that was what was just said on someone else's video they uploaded the other day. So there's a literally a 10-month time period between when that was filmed and now. So that tells y'all exactly that that Pumpkin definitely got pregnant right after Bentley.
Yeah, I just looked it up. The baby's 11 months old now. Bentley was 11 months last month.
So he was just a little over 10 months when the twins were born.
Right. No, he was 11 months when the babies were born.
Oh, so he was 11 months.
He was 11 months. Yeah. So
okay, well, she did wait the allotted time then. Barely.
She waited a month, really, because you're pregnant for 10 months.
Apparently, she needed the D. I have no idea.
Needed the D.
At that moment, my heart sunk. I know, right?
But now you know. Even the executive producer said to her, "So wait, we're still filming. You're just now going to go and leave for." She's like, "How long are you going to be gone?" A couple days. We're in the middle of filming. You can't just leave for a couple days. The show is MAMAJUNE, and we follow you. You can't just shut down production. And she's like,
says right here, well, the show is about you.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, she goes, she hasn't made me a priority or any of us a priority. And that speaks volumes.
And at no point, this is being filmed. Like, it's you can't even be guilted into doing the right thing. You can't sit back and go, oh my God, I look like an asshole. And this is being filmed.
I never have been a huge fan of MAMAJUNE's, and I really didn't watch a lot of Honey Boo Boo back in those days. I watched some, like here and there. But I've always tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, because I feel like, but I can't.
No more benefits. No more benefit of the doubt. She is.
You know how you try to be that person that sees a little bit of somebody? She has ruined all of that for me for like ever. Oh, is that Patricia?
It is.
Oh, hey, Patricia. I love Patricia, y'all. She's a sweetheart.
It is just unbelievable that Mama June is like, not only, okay, and again, let's just think, this is her job. You cannot afford to just go to your boyfriend's house, go buy him a car, go get an apartment. If you're not filming, you're not getting paid. Exactly. This is your job. This is your job. And I know in her mind, she thinks I'm enough of a train wreck that, and she even said on there, you know what I'm about. You know how it is with me. I just get up and I go, and you guys just.
Man, you know that production crew is like, God, I really hate dealing with this woman.
Right. And then, you know, she doesn't even think about, guess what? When you close production down, those people aren't getting paid.
That's right.
It's,
you know. Patricia, you just got in from Branson. Right. I know you've been there. Well, I hope you had a fun time. It looks like y'all, she went to a Christmas shop there. Y'all know there's a Christmas, it's just all Christmas stuff, right? In Branson?
No, I did not know that. It's
there's a whole shop, but nothing but Christmas all year round. Who do you think my mama would go nuts in that place? Actually, you know what needs to happen is my mom needs to contact those people and be like, how much of my stuff would you like to buy?
I got stuff for you.
Mom, if you're watching this, because I know you watch them later on, you need to find somebody to buy all that Christmas stuff, because someday it's going to be stuck with me, and I don't want to deal with the Christmas stuff. I'm not a Christmas person.
Oh my God. Well, you're going to be.
I know. Oh, it's called Kringles. That's a good name.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought she was talking about the Christmas tree shop. We have the Christmas tree shop here on the East Coast. And it is not Christmas all year, but it is it started out as Christmas all year. And then they started bringing in like other holidays. And now I go in there and it's like all the stuff that you never all the stuff you never realized you needed. I go in there and I'm like, ooh, look, it's napkins.
Gotta have this.
With flamingos on it. And my husband's like, do you really need napkins with flamingos? And I was like, no, I didn't realize that I needed them. I do now. Now I definitely need them.
You would flip out at my mom's place because she has the most beautiful stuff. She's very talented. Man, that woman, awesome. She can make anything look gorgeous. I've always said if she lived in a box, somehow she can make it look like a mansion. She just has the best taste.
Look at that. That's awesome.
She's Mama Christmas. See, that's what everybody started calling her. Last year I was there and I did a live from her place and I was showing them all of her Christmas stuff. They were like, oh, Mama Christmas. And the name kind of stuck. So I told her, I said, you know, you have a nickname. She's like, what's my nickname? I said, Mama Christmas.
Now, Mama Christmas.
Yeah, my mama is way better than Alana's mama. Let's put it that way. I love my mama.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I am not like...
I'm going to have a hard time keep watching this. However, I do know what's going to happen, what's going to come up on this season. We're going to see the husband. We're going to meet him. We're also going to meet, if you remember, Alana is like 16 and has a 20-year-old boyfriend who's in college.
Yes, that's going to have to come up at some point.
That's going to come up.
Like, WTF. I'm not a... Yeah. There is no way I would let my 16-year-old child, boy or girl, see a 20-year-old. I don't care.
However,
you know what? If
y'all know what I did see, I saw on her Instagram the other day where she posted that she had gotten accepted into some sort of college classes that she can take while she's still in high school, which I know a lot of people could do, but she got it. So I think she's going a different route and really, really working hard on herself and her education, because that's not what her mother did. And I think she wants to go the opposite route. You know what I mean? So hopefully she'll continue. And please, for the love of God, child, don't get knocked up at 15 or 16. That worries me.
And that's what all I got to say is, if the love was real, he will wait 2 years. I would just say also as a parent, where my concern would come in with my underage child seeing somebody that was so much older. Once that person hits 21, that is a whole different lifestyle that opens up. Now, maybe this kid is not a drinker. Maybe he does not like to go out. Maybe he's a bookworm, but let's just face it, most kids that are that age, that are in college, and they can start drinking legally, that's what they're going to be doing.
Right.
And that is going to be a whole other level of heartache.
But not everybody drinks when they turn 21.
No, that's what I was saying. Unless he's like not a drinker, and but he's also in college. I don't know.
The word on the street is that he's a very nice young man. So I guess we'll have to judge for ourselves when we see him. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be on.
Whose street? Is it MAMAJUNE Street? Because we don't go in that street. That street. That is the wrong street.
If it's MAMAJUNE Street, yeah, I'm not trusting that.
I'm not trusting it at all if it's MAMAJUNE Street. No way. No, sorry. Don't buy it.
I have to agree 100% on that one. I don't think it's her that is saying he's a nice young man. I think it's Pumpkin. But then again, Pumpkin's had 4 children in the last 3 years, so Pumpkin, slow it down, girl.
I'm sorry, I don't necessarily believe Pumpkin Street either. I mean, that could also just be justifying the fact that they're allowing her to date a 20-year-old when you're 16.
Well, that's my thought too. Is maybe they're saying, well, he's a good guy,
right? And let's just face it too. I mean, Lana, because of her environment, has had to grow up very fast.
Yes.
So she's probably not the typical 16-year-old. You see,
that's what I think too.
Yeah.
I think that the two of them are probably about the same because men don't mature as fast as women, and she's had to mature really fast. So maybe they're kind of on the same wavelength as far as, the way they think and what they like.
I still wouldn't allow it. I don't care how nice it is.
No.
You can wait 2 years.
Trust me, I have a 14-year-old.
Yeah. No way.
No, girl.
No.
Like,
but, I
will put a chastity belt on your butt and lock it up and throw away the key.
That's right.
Whatever I have to do. But
think about it. Like, we've only seen one episode. I want to say it was last season, but it might have even been the season before that, where Honey Boo Boo had a birthday party and had friends over. And it was only like 3. I'm sure that she does not have a lot of friends her age. Do you know what I mean? So,
I think now that she's gotten away from the area where they lived and she's
exactly, Thea, big no.
Yeah. It's a big age difference. It's not if it was 20 and 24, but because we have a teenager and a young man, it's very different. I still don't even think that I would be comfortable with my 20-year-old dating a 24-year-old. I would be like, can we get you to 21? Can we get you to 21? And then Raquel is not budging, y'all. She's not
really
budging.
And that goes the opposite too. Like, if my son was 20 and he came home and he told me that he was dating a 16-year-old, my son would probably be locked in his room. I don't care. Oh, you have a job? Sorry, you might as well tell them, because you're grounded. You are grounded. You are not dating somebody who, I might be okay with 19, 18 if they've already graduated from high school. But I just know that dynamic of when a person turns 21, they feel like they're more of an adult. Things open up for them. And that whole thing.
Well, see, lucky for me, I did not wait until I was 21 because I really didn't care. So it was no fun when I turned 21. I'm like, oh, whoop-de-doo. I can already do what I've already done.
Right. And that's another thing, too, is that you want to protect your kids, too, right? No babies. No, live your life and then
wait, are you telling me that we're supposed to be protecting our kids?
Yeah. I know. It's hard to believe that. I know. Crazy thought.
I've been doing this all wrong with my teenager. And I'm about to go in there and lay down the rules and be like, yo, I'm supposed to be protecting you, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Give me your phone, give me your TV, give me your tablet.
From now on, it's only Disney. And not even Disney Plus. We're talking Disney on
Little Mermaid.
Right, because Disney Plus still has a little bit too much maturity.
Little Mermaid, honey. Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. That's all you get to watch. Little Mermaid from here on out. From here on out.
I have been binging on Netflix because I haven't felt that great lately. Well, I come home and I'm like just done. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I am watching Orange is the New Black again, and I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
The problem is I can't stop. It's like I watch one and then I go, okay, I'm just going to watch one more episode, and then one more. And then it's 5 o'clock in the morning and the sun is coming up and I'm still watching Netflix. But y'all, to be honest, I had a little bit of a stomach ache last night. I figured out I cannot eat fried food.
No fried food for you. I'm telling you, you got to go get checked out because that sounds like a gallbladder to me.
I know. I have to make an appointment tomorrow with this gastro dude. Mm-hmm. That should be.
Well, I ended up watching yesterday, and I'm so not I'm not into like the royals, the royal family over in the UK. Well, CNN has a documentary, I guess, on the Windsors. And so I ended up getting stuck. I got sucked into the Windsors. And then there was this little break where they did a documentary on Julia Childs. And I was like, well, that's kind of interesting. And then they followed it up with Diana.
Oh, man.
Lord, mercy. I ended up watching Diana until probably 4 o'clock in the morning because then it was like, I was like, please stop playing this. I have to go to bed. But because you all know that once I go to bed and I lay my head down, I'm out. So I had to sit down here in our living room and actually watch it. And now I'm like, okay, now I got to go and check to see if it's like, I can't do this.
I know what else you like to watch too. You get all hooked up with the TikTok and you are just gone for hours.
Y'all,
this one over here, wait, my bad. This one over here, she gets on the TikTok and we might not hear from her for days.
How did I lose 3 hours of my life?
She was like, oh, sorry, I've been on the TikTok.
I was like, how did I lose 3 hours? 3 hours of scroll. There's anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 minutes. And yet I am like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
I do that with the reels. And now I have this stupid game that they told me to download. It's a game where you match these little things up, but it also plays like this relaxing music in the background. So it's supposed to relax you. Well, the problem is that when there's a timer up there on the left-hand corner telling you only have a minute and a half left to get all these things like matched, what's relaxing about that?
It's not relaxing at all.
I don't give a damn if you're playing like music that you would hear in an elevator. Like that's not relaxing to me when I sit there going tick, tick, tick.
No, you're stressed.
I'm in there going, I can't get them all.
And then for a while there, I was listening to on YouTube. You can go and do all that relaxing, like thunderstorms and rain. I've had to stop doing that now because apparently in the middle of the night when it's raining, my husband wakes up and has to go to the bathroom.
Oh no.
He's like, you gotta stop playing it. He's like, I hear the rain and then it makes me have to pee. He's like, and I wake up every night that you listen to that and I have to go to the bathroom.
Well, I can tell you right now, if I heard thunderstorms and rain, I would be like, whoa, where am I? Because it never rains here. You know that. Like we're y'all know that if you've been watching the news, have you noticed that Arizona is running out of water?
You're running out of water.
We're running out of water.
Why do people live there? Why do you guys live there?
I don't know.
And now you're running out of water. Like
I don't know.
Why? Why live there?
I don't know, but if we run out of water, my ass is going back home to Tennessee. Period. They got water. They have water here. They have water and they have my mama. And then it's closer to Virginia, so I can just right on over to Virginia and be like, yo, Raquel.
Yeah, we're here. We're here. I'm here for more water. And the beach. I'm here for the water and the beach.
What is Coco Melon and why did she write Coco
Melon? I know that, and I don't know.
Very curious.
I know that, but I saw it and I'm like, I know that.
What the hell Coco Melon is about. Do you think maybe she's in two different lives at once?
It's a YouTube channel that is British comedy.
It's a what?
Nursery rhymes. British comedy with nursery rhymes. Remember we were talking about you can only watch Disney? She was commenting when we were talking about
okay.
Yeah, so Cocomelon's like a kid's show for them to watch.
I don't know.
I was like, I Googled it really. I was like, that's right. It's a kid's show. Since we don't have little kids anymore, we don't have to worry about.
Yeah. Mine's all grown up, and I don't know what she watches. I'm scared. Cocomelon is baby music.
Baby music. No, thank you. No baby music.
Well, it's been several years since I've had to listen to baby music.
Yeah, the Wiggles and the Teletubbies and all of that is long, long gone. And I'm so happy.
There is one song that myself and my daughter have in common, though. And when it comes on, we jam. Bohemian Rhapsody.
I am Bohemian Rhapsody.
She loves it, too, because it came on one day, and I was just, like, jamming, y'all. I was singing every single word. She was like, you like that song? I said, well, duh.
It came out when I was.
I actually really like that song. I thought, oh, look, we found one song that we have in common.
So if you really like that, if you want a really good laugh, go online and Google Bohemian Rhapsody, The Muppets. You will pee your pants. It is by far one of the funniest videos. It is the Muppets.
It's not going to kill the song for me, though, right?
It's not going to kill. Okay. You will laugh so hard because the Muppets, it's the Muppets doing the, playing and animals in it. And it is hilarious because he's the drummer.
My daughter might like that too. She might get
my God. You guys will. I don't know how we came across it, but we watched that thing every single time, like just out of nowhere, just to be funny. Like my husband would be like, put it on. And just immediately everybody would stop and watch the video and start laughing.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And I'm so animated really when I sing that song too, because it has like all these different, like little things going on within the song. And it's like, like you got what are those things called? The symbols and
the symbols
and just the words, some of the stuff that he says, I'm just like, I have to move my hands to the song, which is not a good idea when you're driving.
And then everybody does the Wayne's World.
Oh my God, that takes me back a long time ago.
Yes, everybody does the Wayne's World. It's a given.
That was a trip. That was a trippy show.
Yes.
Way better than MAMAJUNE.
That's way better than I will watch Wayne's World over MAMAJUNE any day. But yet we will still continue to cover it because it is complete shit.
We will cover it. Oh, we will cover it because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a whole lot of smart ass stuff to say about you. Sorry, MAMAJUNE. That's the way it goes.
Just can't believe
tonight is a new 90 day. I never even covered the last one, so we're
gonna have to watch it and get back into it because I'm with you. This cast is hard.
Ooh, there's a new 90 day coming on. I have to look at what it is. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It's I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what it's about. Something about it's not even about 90 day. It's about
anything's got to be better than this cast in season. I mean, I don't care if it was 90 day like from the old folks home, like the over 55 community.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that I would probably watch
this one is really hard, and to me, it's like a bunch of people came to the United States finally with their they finally got their visa to come here, and then the first thing they do is bitch about the United States. Like, okay, go back where you came from. If you don't like it here, bye.
Even their made up drama.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that we've gotten to a point now. I think that the producers of 90 Day have just tried too hard to turn this into an actual TV show.
Yeah.
And they need to go back to their roots. Like trying to have it where everybody's attractive. They want all the pretty people on here. Give me Michael and Angela.
The pretty people. We need actual love stories, like real love stories.
Give me Michael and Angela. That's who I want to see.
All day, every day. cake in the face, yelling, screaming, bring it on.
That's who I need. You give
somebody
right.
get him to the United States. Bless his heart. If anybody has earned getting here, it's Michael.
Well, I thought he was coming. There was all these things all over the place that he was. I heard that his visa was approved for him to come over here. Now it might be under wraps because that will be a whole other TV show. Like dedicated. I think
that will be that'll be a season within a season like that. Yeah. That will be their own show.
Yeah, they will have their own show. I don't know. It's like I feel like this whole even the older women and men that they have now on 90 Day, they're still trying to find like these like attractive people. And I'm like, I don't want to see like these shallow, attractive people in here that you're trying to create some type of story around. I want the Lisa. I want baby girl Lisa. Do you know what I mean? I want.
Well, you have Eve who has found Mohammed who talks like Michael Jackson.
Yes.
I think I like little kids, and I don't have a bidet, and I can't stay here without a bidet, and you can't be here with like a man by yourself. Hello?
Yeah, he's so like.
What happened to your balls? Did they never drop? Are they still up in there, or what happened? Because I don't understand it.
I
hear him talk, and I honestly, and y'all, we just got this new TV. Doug will kill me if I throw something at it, but
don't throw something at it.
I listen to him, and I'm just like, I need to get one of those protector things on TV for moments like that, because I'm like, I really don't like you.
I can't. Like I tried. I even now just watched, like, I was trying to do Pillow Talk, where I'm like, at least they're just going to hit the highlights of
right. You just get the parts of it that are the best,
and then at least I get to watch past cast members that are talking about it that I feel like are actually more real. Like, give me David and Annie. Like, that was good.
David and Annie.
Like that, that's what I want. Give me, I mean, I look now and I'm like, you really. It's like
Kenny and Armando, I think, do Pillow Talk, but I don't know if they do Pillow Talk for this season or not. They do it for the Single Life.
Yes, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I want them to go back to square one. Go back to the grassroots of what this really show is about.
Write TLC and be like, "Yo, your show sucks. Fix it.
Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Horrible."
And I've even noticed, and, because John Yates has been covering 90 Days since it started. I mean, he was one of the first bloggers and whatnot to start covering the show. And even he's like, I'm really struggling to, like, talk about it. Mm-hmm. And I totally get it because it's not interesting.
It's not interesting.
His Muhammad voice is good, though. I will give him credit. He's got a really good Muhammad voice.
Oh my
I was listening to him while I was driving around last night. He was making me laugh with the Muhammad voice. I'm like, that's pretty spot on.
I just can't. Yeah,
that's why I didn't even cover last week. So I figure I can cover 2 in 1.
That's a good idea. Can we do 2 in 1?
2 in 1, and maybe hit like some of that highlights because there's not many on one episode.
No, it's just very, very boring.
We've got Kara and Guillermo, and God, could they be any more boring?
They're all boring.
And he's like, save some of these balloons for the little kids, and she's all pop, pop, pop.
Okay. I was having to tell my son, don't eat anything. We're going to cook. Because I hear him now in the kitchen.
Actually, what I'm getting ready to go do, we have to
He's starting to nibble.
4:44. I'm going to have a salad. Maybe a salad won't kill me.
I will see. If it hurts, you know that you don't have a choice. You got to go to the doctor.
Nothing greasy, y'all. I was dying last night. This is like the second time in a week, and I'm all, this is not good.
I'm telling you, it's...
I know.
You got to get into the doctor. 100%.
I promise. I will call tomorrow.
Yes.
Make an appointment. If I don't, y'all, they'll be on my case really hard. So I have to.
Yes. Plane tickets may be bought. To make you
look, now I know how to get her to come visit. Don't, because it looks like it looks like our laundry exploded in our living room and our bedroom. It's not good. Like we're doing a lot of laundry. Don't know why. I don't wear that much stuff.
Well, you make Arizona sound so inviting with it being super hot. Not having any water.
It's hot. We have no water. It's drying up here.
Let me know when it gets down to 76 and you have rain.
Well, yesterday was 103, so that was fun.
Thank you.
That was fun. No yeah. It's not 103 is not that bad. Honestly, when it gets to 115, when it gets to 115, that's when you're dying. That's like
no way. No, thank you.
You walk outside and you immediately like catch on fire. It's not
I don't want to catch on fire either.
Oh, GB thinks my face is red now. Wait till I walk outside and stand out there for like 30 seconds. All of a sudden, I'm just bright red.
Oh my God, you just caught on fire. Because it's 115 degrees and catch on fire.
It just turned into flames. It's like,
come visit Arizona. It's hot. There's no water. And when we get to 115 degrees, you just catch on fire.
And we have 2 acres of land and no pool. That makes it even better. No pool.
You need a pool. You need a pool.
Well, we don't have any water now, so.
Oh, you can't even get a pool because you have no water.
We would just have a big hole in the ground.
And I can only imagine all the critters then that would be in your pool at that point.
Man. Oh yeah, we have a lot of critters, y'all.
You'd have to get a nice. You need to get like the Florida lanai that has like the whole cage around the pool, because I have a feeling that they would be. They would. And here's my dog. I know.
Oh, little buddy, your mama's gonna go cook. Oh,
I know. Gloria's like, Mom, it's snuggle time.
Mama cooked for me too long.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him. He's so cute. All right, we're gonna end this live, and we will cover 90 Day only because I do, and because I have to.
Only because you have to.
So I can give my opinion, because that dress that Miss Thing wore last week, I'm like, woo. Honey, no. Did you see that?
No.
It was rough. Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Okay.
All right. We're going to don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all.
Like and subscribe.
And we will be back. And I don't think I'm gonna do a Sunday story because I haven't been feeling that great. But I will go live more this week.
Yes.
I got stuff to talk about.
Yeah, my like I told you, work. We finally all our board prep is done, so I am good to go now. No more.
Yay! I finally have my co-host back. Woo woo!
No more super late nights.
Hi, Patricia. I hope you have a really good night. I've been seeing your pictures and stuff. They're so cute. She has 2 dogs. They're Johnny and June.
Oh, Johnny and June. That's
Johnny
cute.
Cash and June. Yeah, I know. How cute.
Johnny
They're precious.
and June Cash.
They're precious. They are so cute. All right, guys. We're going to end this live for now, but we will see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.